Fog Entertainment back with our Walking Dead review, and you've been hounding us for this one. It's Hounded, episode 6 of season 3. Woo! And we kick off, we're in the jungle, we're in the woods outside Woodbury. Basically, right, the governor sent MERLE and 3 others to track down and kill MICHONNE. It's MERLE and 3 guys whose names I can't really remember, but to be honest, their names are kind of irrelevant. We know 2 of them.
Gargulio, Crawley, and Tim.
Tim?
Yes.
Lee Tim. And notice shit about this. It's like we kick off the episode and they're on a fucking Rambo mission. Like, where's the build up? Like, I'm not saying everything needs to be explained on screen, because not every show does that, and I don't think they should. I think stuff should be left to the imagination, but this is just, do you not think this is just rushed?
Yeah, the whole pacing of this season is out the window.
Like, last episode just ends, like, with nothing really to do with this. Like, MICHONNE's just able to leave, and Andrea stays, and this episode, fuck, we've got 4 on 1 here. And then they come across these walkers, and then MERLE's like, what's going on here? And then, like, the Armando, or Arcurio, or whatever the fuck his wee name is, man.
Gargulio.
We spec him. He says, go back. And then, like, they look at him like, what do you mean? And he's like, go. I mean, how the fuck did no one get this? It spelled go, and then it was showing you the back of a walker. You know, it's pretty much straightforward.
So MICHONNE giving them a warning. MERLE's like, ha ha ha.
There's 4 of us and 1 of you, MICHONNE. And yeah, it quickly becomes 2 on 1 because Tim and what's the other guy's name? Crawley. Yeah, it's like MICHONNE's so overbooked here. You just fuck off, would you win? I mean,
these guys have all got guns. I mean, I know, like, MERLE does shoot her in the leg and stuff, but...
And this ain't the Predator jungle, like, where there's a lot of thick fucking trees and bush, like, I mean, it was open.
I mean, if it was these 4 guys against the Predator, I could understand 2 of them getting wiped out, but come on. I mean, MICHONNE looks like the fucking Predator. But that's...
She stabs Tim or Crawley, whatever, and then, like, MERLE puts, like, 5 rounds into his back. And then it's like, how can she get the jump on 4 of them? One of them gets their head cut off, the other one just gets sliced clean. And yeah, basically MERLE gets his nose hit. And then throughout the night, like, we get like a chase scene throughout the thing. MERLE manages to get a shot into MICHONNE as she's like limping off. He basically tells Armadio or Cardio, whatever you want to call this jobber, right, we're going to get Gargulio. We're going to get her. We're going to get MICHONNE. We're going to bring her back to the governor. But then that plan will quickly change. But back at the prison, Rick is still doing the whole telephone gimmick. He's covering Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for Chris Tarrant while he's off on his holidays. A few more phone calls, basically wanting to explain what happened to his wife, but Rick doesn't really want to go into. Why is that relevant? And then the person on the phone, basically, long story short, you've been talking to everyone who's been dead. Jim, Amy, all these other jobbers. Do you know any more? His wife. Then Laurie picks up the phone.
But do you not think it just shows you, like, that we just didn't give a fuck about anything?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no
we can't ever show try and make that feel important.
The only people that we care about that's dead is Shane and Dale. I mean, that's it. We don't care about Amy, we don't care about Jackie, we don't care about Jim, we don't care about Ed, we don't care about Sophia.
And to me,
and, I mean,
even Jenner's more better than them because he actually had valuable information.
I'd say so. I think that's a fair point.
Yeah, it's definitely a fair point to make. But Rick, yeah, how can Rick turn his frown upside down, brother? What shocking revelation's going to be revealed at the end of this episode? We have DARYL, Carl, and Oscar. They're clearing out other areas of the prison, and like they're talking here, like just about shite. Oscar's on about like what he's on about his family, wasn't he?
Something he wants to go and see. He misses them and stuff like this. And...
what's he doing there then? I'm confused. Like, I mean, it looks like at this point him and Axel are welcome members of the group. But then he finds slippers and he's like, yeah, I'm going to put my feet into those bad boys. And then a walker appears and they waste like 2 arrows, 15 bullets, and 4 knives.
This was overkill. We've seen how comfortable they've become with killing walkers this season in hand-to-hand combat, which again happened fucking overnight. And then all of a sudden they feel the need to like waste so much ammo on a walker. Plus, you had, like, they were just in each other's crossfire. You would not You would not fucking shoot in this scenario in real life. I mean, you got DARYL standing in front of Oscar and Oscar shooting. when Daryl's in front of him. All it takes is Daryl to like move to the left or something, and boom, he gets one in the back of the head.
Exactly. That's fucking it. Like, bang bang, good night for all this. But yeah, Daryl later on in the episode takes a bit of a hissy fit. He's like, oh my god, lads, we're at the shit. And then yeah, he opens this door, and who's behind it? It's Carol, and she's sitting there with that face you just want to fucking batter. No wonder Ed did it so much. Yeah, she's sitting there and like, oh, this bitch is alive. And sadly, going into season 11, she's alive, damn it. But at least she turned in the spin-off, so we don't need to see her, which is good. But yeah, Carol's alive. Then I remember watching her at this point and didn't give a fuck. Still don't give a fuck. Why keep her alive? She's a nobody. See, at this point, do you think they had big plans for Carol, like they said they had with T-Dog, or
no,
or her wee bit get lost in that?
I don't know, but then they take it's the look on her face. She has this like fucking retarded look on her face, and it's like
it's Maddie McCann been found after 17 years,
yeah.
not a day.
And then they take her, and Rick is pure mark. Like Rick can't believe it. He's like reaching out, trying to touch her. Oh, is she real? Is it really Carl? Well, let's be real, Rick's just lost his fucking wife. I highly doubt he gives a fuck if they found Carol.
I know.
I mean, come on. Why are we pretending that her...
It's not like he found someone of like near equal importance, like it was his son.
Yeah.
You know, or like his cousin or something. It's just fucking some dishwasher.
Nobody...
Oh yes, my clothes won't go dirty. Yo. Yeah, my dishes will get cleaned. I might have some more salt on my dinner. I mean, that's pretty much it for fucking Rick, like, but... Yeah, anyway, back to the woods. I mean, that's basically the prison group dealt with this episode until the ending bit when they go outside the prison, the cell block. But back to the fight, 2-on-1 here. A bunch of walkers show up. Michonne realistically should die here, but then Merle gets a walker thrown on top of him. Arcadio saves him.
Yeah, Gargulio saves him. Michonne slices a walker, all the guts fall on top of her. She tries to run off. Merle and Gargulio take care of some more walkers, and Merle's like, you know, that's it, man. She's running straight for the end zone, or the red zone, even. Well, end zone, red zone, same shit. Gargulio's like, no, we gotta go after her, and Merle's like, no, we don't. She's as good as dead. It ain't worth risking our lives. So Merle here trying to do the smart thing, in my opinion. Gargulio's like, what do you tell the governor? Merle's like, what do you think we tell the governor?
We killed it.
Gargulio's like, I'm not lying to him.
And at this point, you kind of know this guy's bed's made.
Yeah, Merle's like, damn it. It's like, oh, hey kid, you came a long way. What's your name? Gargulio. Yeah. And then Merle like looks up at this guy and says, you hear that? And as soon as Gargulio looks up, Merle, fucking the quickest draw you'll ever see, with his good hand. I would like to have seen him try it with his bad hand, like, but he draws out his pistol with his good hand and
I'm not going to go as far as say this was justified, but...
Yeah, I don't think it was justified. And then Merle just walks up to him and goes, Gargulio. I felt like it was a bit harsh, like.
It was harsh, but it was going to undermine his whole fucking hang at Woodbury.
Yeah, I mean...
So, to be honest, I can see why he did it.
I thought he would have maybe went, sorry, kid, or something, you know, like, just kind of... Or maybe him saying Gargulio was him acknowledging him, giving him respect. Could that be it?
Yeah, Merle doesn't strike me as anyone who's going to say sorry to anyone.
Maybe after shooting him and looking at him going, Gargulio. Maybe that was his way of paying him respect, rather than going, Spick. Spanish kid.
Hispanic boy. Yeah, definitely. But Merle, yeah, this was actually an alright scene, apart from the fact that Hank Michonne was just far overbooked. And another thing, if she's shot and bleeding and all those guts drip into her, then why is that not killing her?
What? Don't know.
Damn.
Why is it not killing her? You tell me.
I mean, like, if Big Tiny, or whatever the fuck his name is, if a scratch kills him, well, why can't, like, it's just, they just create plot holes for themselves here.
They do.
Merle basically returns, tells the governor, right, sir, this is what's happening. Michonne's dead. We lost all three of them, bar me. I didn't get our head because we were overrun by walkers. The governor's like, alright, Mel, you did alright. And he's like, but I got a surprise for you. Because what happened before then, which I just completely glossed over with, Michonne falls into like a shopping like mart place, and then this is where Merle gets reintroduced with Glenn, and then obviously just introduced to Maggie. So it was, and like, just immediate hostility here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Merle's the one that should be hostile, but it was more Glenn and Maggie that were being hostile to him. He was asking about his brother. Glenn was like, wouldn't really give up where his location was. which I thought was very strange. Merle's like, I come in peace, blah blah blah. Just show me. I'll forgive everything in Atlanta. I'll forgive the rooftop if you tell me where my brother is. Glenn's like, nah, we'll bring him to you. We'll tell him where you are. And then Merle manages to like throw his jacket at Glenn, shoots a window, or throws his jacket at Maggie, or whatever. Shoots a window. Glenn takes cover, and then all of a sudden, Merle has Maggie down on the ground with a gun pointed at her, and tells Glenn to give up his gun. So I mean, Merle didn't even have his gun out. These two both had guns pointed at him. Yeah, Merle, got himself the upper hand.
Yeah, this was ridiculous, actually.
I guess you could argue that none of them really wanted to shoot him, and that's how he managed to get the upper hand. But, just made men...
This could have been a scene for a cardio.
It just made Glenn and Maggie look a bit fucking weak. And then that's it. It's like, Glenn's like, well, no, I'm not taking you to the farm. And Merle's like, no, we're going somewhere else.
Woodbury.
And then we get Michonne. She overhears this conversation, picks up the baby formula, and heads to the prison as she overheard Glenn saying that it's a straight run back to the prison. My problem with this is, it just doesn't really make sense to me, because obviously Merle wants to get his brother, yet he is taking them back to Woodbury, where the governor has already been suspect.
I guess he did say though, if you got concrete evidence, I'll get your brother. So this is concrete evidence.
Yeah,
this is as good as he could have got.
True, but I don't know. It would have made more sense for Merle just to say, no, you're taking me to him now. Like, I'm surprised that Merle went back to Woodbury rather than go to the prison.
Well, I guess
for plot purposes, I get it. Like,
no, but if he turns up to the prison, all his leverage is gone. He's fucking outnumbered. At least if he takes him back to Woodbury, he's got that advantage.
I mean, outnumbered. Like, why is it?
I guess if he shows up to the prison with these, and he's kind of coming in peace. He could have been like, right, well, like I told you, it didn't hurt you, but I had to show you, I had to take over the situation to get back to the prison. So, yeah. And then Michonne picks up the basket of baby formula, heads to the prison. Rick then tells the gang, right, let's go outside and breathe in some of that air, man. Carol breathes it in. And then Rick's like, what is that? What is that? And he runs over. It's Michonne carrying baby. How did he spot this from up in the courtyard?
Yeah, Rick must have good eyesight, like, could he spotted this a mile away?
Yeah, he did. And, yeah, basically walks over to the Michonne. And that's how the episode ends for Hounded. It was an alright episode. Again, it's just like, all this stupid stuff happens in The Walking Dead, doesn't it?
Yep.
I just feel like you're picking holes in it, and you just shouldn't do that. You should just sit back and enjoy it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. Anyway, rate the episode out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6. What are you giving it?
It was interesting, Merle and his wee gang, chasing down Michonne. Nice to see Merle interacting with Glenn and that stuff. But, yeah, no, overall, are we missing something out?
That was it.
Is this not the episode where the old guy dies?
No, that's 7.
Not a lot really happens then.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
We already covered all the prison stuff earlier, so that's it. So you get a 6.
I'll give
Get whatever you want, mate.
Yeah, 7.
7. We 6.5 out of 10. There we go. Till then. Peace.